Snake, have you ever seen Jason and the Argonauts?
I can't say I have.
It's based on Greek mythology. There's this ship called the Argo, and it sets sail in search of the Golden Fleece. Along the way, it encounters many dangers. They run into all kinds of monsters, like bronze giants and the deadly seven-headed Hydra and the vicious bird-like harpies. The most spectacular part of all was the battle scene with an army of skeletons. It was like they were actually standing up and fighting.
Are you serious?
If you don't believe me, go see it for yourself. Then you'll understand the magic of movies. It was totally amazing.
Yeah, all right. If I make it back alive, I'll go see it.
It just came out, so I'm sure it'll still be playing.
And we're back, and it is the night before Christmas, quite literally, so I'm kind of here. Kind of says sort of bad things about me, but yeah. I am here, and it's going to be a little bit different because I have some rum and coke to my side, so this is either going to go really well or really, really badly, depending how you look at it. But yeah, should be interesting. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, fantastic. That's a good start, and I haven't even drunk anything yet. Up, I'm guessing? Seems the logical thing. What the hell? Can we capture you? Oh. No, we can't use you. Okay. Well, we learnt something. There are some things just too big to be able to put in your backpack. And here we go. The tunnel. This is where certain memes come in. Just check around here. Nothing but... There's Mr. Froggy. See? They do like to hide these things in interesting, bizarre places. But we now have to scale that. So, enjoy the music. I'm going to one-hand this and have a bit of a drink. There we go, and that's the thing. quite like that version of it. It's a little bit less bombastic. Can't see any nooks and crannies. So, we're at the mountain base. Okay. So, first thing we need to sort out is your 15 Choco Chip. Desert Tiger. Animals. No, I don't think I'm going to go animals. And we got desert. So that's 90. Okay, so let's get a move on then. What are you? Smoke grenade. Serum. So this is the way that we're heading. Ah, I remember this bit. Don't come over here, Snake. Have I got room for... I doubt it. But we could... No, not worth it. If we just leave that snake be... There's a vulture. Now, somewhere around here, there's some guards. Okay, there's one. But he's just nipped around the back there. Are you one? Oh, I can't see from here. Yes, you are. And you are coming back.
It's just my imagination.
Okay. Anyone else? I always thought there was 3. That a guy? No, that's just another bird. You're a bird. There he is. In the butt. Oh, no. Not in the butt anymore.
Just my imagination.
Or is it? So yeah, we're at a higher altitude, so stamina depletes a lot more quickly here, which is fun. That's him down. Can't see anyone else. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna be careful. Should have someone napping in this hole. Yep. Ooh, sneaky. Is that a bit feminine? Can't decide.
Just my imagination.
No, it wasn't, mate. Wasn't your imagination at all. Right. Oh. We're into a new zone. The mountainside. Bom bom bom. Ooh. Well, you, my friend, gonna get one in the leg. They say that a lot, don't they? What are you? SDV bullets. Antidote. Does that look like a no, that's a scorpion. Okay, so now we got a scorpion. Okay, we've got some bullets for that. There you are. Got a little nook here, which is just stun grenades. Oh, that can be confusing sometimes. I actually found myself playing a bit of the Phantom Pain the other day. Spent the whole 79p to get the these fatigues from Metal Gear Solid 3 into it. Well, from this game into it. But that's sort of the only one that I bought, which I'm glad to say. Oh. Septic. Okay, so we've got all that. Got a couple of new bits for when we talk to paramedic in a bit. But the only way is up, baby. I think here on in, you best be my go-to for weapon. Big artillery weapon, in case you want to try and cause all kind of hell and take out the helicopter. But I don't think that's going to be my plan. He does an interesting yell the longer that he holds down. Close enough. Oh, that was really close to being bad. Is that a hole? That is a hole. Does it bring me out somewhere good, though? Well, you can use it to bypass him, I suppose. And we have another hole. I can hear footsteps. Sorry, that sound looked like a scorpion. Why would they give you a hole here? Am I meant to be avoiding something? Or someone? Let's put the gun away. I wasn't sure if the first one got him. Okay, so we head in here. Bandages full. Okay. Colour me intrigued. Wait for the truck to go past. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be some sort of camo. But hey ho. Doesn't always work out how you plan. I'm guessing the guys at the bottom are starting to wake up by now. Oh, that's a completely different zone. So yeah, we should be good for this. Let's get round. Okay. The fun bit's going to be setting off the TNT, isn't it? Man, I'm not looking forward to that. Is it this way we've got to go? No. Bad thing. Okay, let's get back on. Just check to see if that is the right way to be going. So I haven't looked over here yet. To be honest, kind of prefer the up and over route. Okay. Stay there. So the nice thing about this bit is the guards are staggered just enough that they won't usually find each other. Okay. Go this way. Keeps me off the main path. Gonna have to have some food soon. Hopefully there's no real surprises. I think last time I went down the bottom, but they both seem to come out at the same place. Yeah, they do. Only this has an item here. Which is what? I'm guessing long distance sniper ammo. Okay. Just in case they are together. Now we've just got to wait for them to go blink, and we're done. There's one. Okay, this isn't looking good. Okay, that's two. Wait for the jellycopter. Okay. Let's get in and up and in. Okay, so we've got a rocket, some TNT. What's in here? Serum splint. Disinfectant. So we're going to want TNT, aren't we? And prepare for what's going to happen next. That sounds good. Food full. Have we got any food that we just want to get rid of? Well, for a start, I'm going to eat one of those.
Hey, this works.
1, 2. Tastes bad. You can go. Tasty. Not too bad. Don't know. Thai Cobra. Okay, so we should be able to get you and you. Right. Okay. So here's the challenge. Where can I hide? That was bloody close. I suppose. Ooh, you sneaky thing. In here, maybe.
HQ respond.
Have we got a box? Have we got a box? Well, we don't need thermals right now. Yes, we have a box.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under enemy fire. Enemy's position is unknown. Going into alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Okay, so they just found the guy behind me. They've just kicked him awake. So they're going to spread out. This is going to definitely take more time than that's listed, because I've left quite a few people unconscious. There's another one. Every time it resets, that's another person woken up. I suppose I could have tried hiding the bodies. So, as we're going, stare at a box time. Hold up. Okay. I figure this is probably the best plan, and have a cigarette. Thought I'd mute the mic for lighting the cigarette lighter. Now he's brave. See, nothing here out of the ordinary. Gotta love the guitar in this song. So we're gonna have 3 guards conscious around me. what's going to be the best way to deal with those? Keep coming to have a look. Wow, that chopper is close. I'd like to think that this is a cautious setting off the alarm. It's kind of having a hidey pole, though I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to get back out of this hidey hole. Okay, we should be good.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
No, wrong button. Situation normal. Let's get rid of those. And we want that.
Understood. Return to your position.
Oh, we got a guy just outside here. What's your routine? Look there. Trying to think of how this looked when I came from the other end. Got one guy over to the left-hand side. Got one up the middle. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. So that's food taken out in this zone, which probably means that there's ammo and stuff in this zone. But I think I'm going to do codec calls and then save. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's get down first. See, it's already started. I'm famished.
You found your way to the mountains, I see. There's an underground tunnel near the top. You can use it to sneak into Groznygrad. But Eva said the door to the tunnel is sealed off.
Yeah, she's supposed to bring me the key.
First, rendezvous with Eva and get the key from her. The rendezvous point is in the ruins at the summit. The summit is just up ahead. Proceed to the ruins at the top of the mountain. Eva should be waiting for you there.
Snake, the altitude in those mountains is pretty high. That means the oxygen concentration in the air is lower than normal. When there's less oxygen in the air, naturally you'll be breathing less oxygen as well, and the oxygen content of your blood will go down. In other words, you run the risk of becoming hypoxic. Hypoxia is a very serious condition. In the worst cases, it can lead to pulmonary and cerebral edema. I don't think you need to worry right now, but all the same, be careful.
So, what do I need to be careful about?
In high altitude areas, you will tire quicker than normal.
Ah, okay.
Snake, climbing uphill takes a lot of stamina as it is, but on top of that, the air up there is thinner than normal. You're burning through stamina a lot faster now than ever before. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. Be sure to eat something to restore your stamina before you run out. I see you've caught a Thai cobra. The Thai cobra is a large venomous snake that carries an extremely potent neurotoxin. Be careful not to get bitten. If you do get bitten, go into the survival viewer right away and use Cure to give yourself a serum injection. The Thai cobra originally comes from Indochina, Thailand, and southern China. The ones in that area were probably imported as pets and research subjects before they escaped and turned feral.
Not as food?
Come again?
They weren't imported as food.
They're not for eating.
So they don't taste good then?
That's not my point. It's not a matter of whether they taste good or not. People don't raise snakes for food, period.
Okay. So you're saying they might be good to eat, right?
Only one way to find out. I see you've caught yourself a Kenyan mangrove crab. The Kenyan mangrove crab is a land-going crab. It lives in burrows dug near seashores and mangrove swamps. It's not poisonous, but it might hurt a little if it attacks you with its pinchers. Treat it with caution. I see you've caught yourself an emperor scorpion. The emperor scorpion is said to be the largest scorpion in the world. Its venom is a potent neurotoxin, so take care that you don't get stung. If you do get stung, go into the survival viewer and use Cure to inject yourself with serum right away.
Okay. So how's it taste?
Not very good, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Don't get so discouraged. There are other ways to use it besides eating it, right?
Like what?
Like catching one alive with a tranquilizer gun and throwing it at the enemy?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if you even remember that you were on a mission.
Which has made me realize something. Backpack. We'll keep the TNT because we're going to need that again. But we got that. Okay, that's a lot. Well, we're going to keep Sigma busy, aren't we? This is going to be longer than what I thought.
Sigint, the chopper we were talking about is flying around.
The one at the heliport?
Yeah.
Perhaps it's an armed variation of the Mi-8 HIP.
No. Some of it looks the same, but the overall shape is different. It's got stub wings, and the cockpit canopy looks like an angular greenhouse.
No kidding. Then it must be some kind of new model. I've heard stories recently that the Soviets are developing a flying infantry combat vehicle. That's gotta be it.
A flying infantry combat vehicle?
Yeah, a transport chopper with troop-carrying capabilities. Think of it as an attack transport chopper version of France's AMX VCI or the Soviet BMP. They must be doing field tests on the initial prototype.
A next-generation chopper that's a little smaller than the HIP. Maybe we should call it a Hind.
Not bad. It's cool with me.
Then it's settled. We'll refer to that new type helicopter as a Hind from now on.
Interesting. So, okay, that's how they named them.
The Hind is armed with a 12.7mm machine gun on the nose and rocket pods and anti-tank missiles on the stub wing hardpoints. Normally, you'd be crazy to try and fight it on foot. If it starts attacking with the machine gun or the rockets, take cover behind something as fast as you can. As for the missiles, you should be able to knock out their guidance system by using a chaff grenade to block the radio signal. Your assault rifle won't penetrate the Hind's armor. Try the RPG-7. If you can take over one of the anti-aircraft guns in the mountains, you'll be more than a match for that Hind. The Hind is a transport attack chopper that can carry personnel. It might drop some troops on you. Don't get caught off guard. The Hind is protected by heavy armor, but a rifle bullet might be able to penetrate through the cockpit canopy. Try using the SVD. I see you got yourself an M63. The M63 is an American-made system weapon.
Yeah, I've heard of it before, but...
But you never got your hands on one. Doesn't surprise me. It's brand new. They only developed it last year. I'm thinking they probably captured some in Southeast Asia and sent them back for research. The term system weapon refers to a design where most of the parts are interchangeable, allowing you to create a lot of different variations from a single original model. Using a set of basic components as the core, you can mix and match parts to create any number of different weapons. It's like a convertible rifle. By switching barrels and magazines around, you can make everything from an assault rifle and a carbine to a light machine gun and even a belt-feeding medium machine gun. Not only does this save the trouble of having to organize a bunch of different weapons on different lines, but it also has the added benefit of cutting down on the amount of training needed for each soldier. Most of the parts are made by presswork and lost wax casting, so they can be manufactured in countries that lack a developed technological base.
Nice touch.
The variation you've got there is the belt-fed light machine gun. It was originally designed for use in squad support missions.
It's a lot lighter than the M60.
Yeah, you won't find a lighter weight light machine gun than that. It ought to be pretty easy to handle in the jungle. Make good use of it.
Okay, so next one next. I've not done this in a while. Man, this is a backlog.
Ah, I see you got yourself an M37. The M37 is a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun. Don't expect any kind of accuracy from a distance, but one blast will send the enemy flying, and it's got some serious firepower too. Good thing to have with you in close-range combat. It takes a while to reload though, so plan accordingly. The thing that really distinguishes the M37 is that it's lightweight. It's about 2 pounds lighter than other shotguns. In fact, it's so light that it's been nicknamed the Featherlight.
Yeah, and to top it off, this one's had its barrel and stock sawed off.
That's probably a modification to make it easier to wield in the jungle. Those Soviet boys know what they're doing. I guess the other distinguishing feature would be the lack of an ejection port on the side of the receiver.
Ambidextrous, huh?
Exactly. It's been designed so you can use it left-handed or right-handed with equal ease. But that's not all. The low number of apertures means that it won't get jammed up as much with mud and dirt when you use it out in the field. This weapon is made for the jungle.
Good to know. But what are they doing with an American-made shotgun?
Good question. I guess they could be doing research on Western weapons, but... Did you ever hear about the SAS using shotguns in the jungle combat in Malaya?
Just stories.
In the jungle, you're always running into the enemy when you least expect it. The SAS found the shotgun to be extremely effective, delivering massive firepower in a short period of time. Because of that, lately a lot of point men are starting to use shotguns as their weapon of choice. Vogan's men might be trying that tactic out for themselves.
I think that they are. The one that I've been looking forward to what he says. Well, actually, the next one.
The Hind is armed with a 12.7mm machine gun on the nose and rocket pods and anti-tank missiles on the stub wing hardpoints. Normally, you'd be crazy to try and fight it on foot. If it starts attacking with the machine gun or the rockets, take cover behind something as fast as you can. As for the missiles, you should be able to knock out their guidance system by using a chaff grenade to block the radio signal.
Okay, I must have done that weapon before. What's he gonna say about this?
You're using a Mosin Nagant?
Yeah, it's what the End was using.
I see. The M1891-30 Mosin Nagant is a real beauty of a bolt-action sniper rifle. It's been in use since World War II. Mosin Nagants are created by selecting the best-made weapons out of the regular M1891-30 rifle production line for their high precision, and upgrading them to sniper rifles. They add an optical sight, make the trigger pull lighter, bend the charging handle underneath, that kind of stuff. The Mosin Nagant has been known far and wide since the war for its superior capabilities. They were so highly valued that a lot of German snipers on the Eastern Front preferred to use captured Mosin Nagants instead of their own rifles. It looks like the End took the one he'd been using since the war and modified it to fire tranquilizer rounds.
Yeah, it's also been fitted with a folding stock and a pistol grip.
Maybe for parachute jumps? Well, I don't know why he did it, but that's the tool of a legendary sniper. It's gotta be a fine piece of work. But remember, the Mosin Nagant is a bolt-action rifle, so you'll have to load a new tranquilizer round into the chamber by hand every time you fire. That means no repeat firing. One shot, one kill. When you equip a sniper rifle, you'll go straight into first-person view. Once you're in position, press the aim button to look through the scope. The trigger is the weapon button as usual. You can change the magnification on the scope by pressing the action button. You can fire from a standing position, but your aim will be a heck of a lot steadier if you're lying down. Try it out.
Not quite yet. I have plans for that weapon. Gonna have to do this, and then that, and then that.
Your assault rifle won't penetrate the Hind's armor. Try the RPG-7. If you can take over one of the anti-aircraft guns in the mountains, you'll be more than a match for that Hind.
Nope, didn't like that. Okay. So, have we got any... The only other one I can think of is... Oh, get rid of you, get rid of you. Yeah, is that. I don't think I had a conversation about that. And we've got nothing else new there. So, let's see what he says about this.
The Hind is protected by heavy armor, but a rifle bullet might be able to penetrate through the cockpit canopy.
Nope. Okay. He's got nothing new to say about that. Okay. And we'll put a suppressor on it just for giggles. Let's get rid of it because it's going to be heavy. But yeah, I think that's a lot of the weapons done. Okay, looks like we're ready to save then. Let's just check with Eva.
You made it to the mountains. Those mountains are known as Krasnogorye. The name means the Red Mountain Ridge in Russian. The entire range has been fortified to act as a defense for the great fortress of Groznygrad. The area near the top has been dug with bunkers and trenches, and there are anti-aircraft gun emplacements everywhere. It's literally an impenetrable wall. Proceed with caution. Oh, there's a provision storehouse in the hillside area, and there's an armory at the summit. I'll meet you in the ruins at the top of the mountains. See those ruins at the summit? I'll be waiting for you there.
You want to save?